Let's talk about sewing, fabrics, and a bit about life. Hi, my name is Agata. Welcome in Agata's Cottage. It's time for hashtag Friday Sews. As you know, this hashtag was started many years ago by Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room, and every week you can watch fabulous videos from tons of vloggers about their makes, their plans, things they bought, and about life. So let's start with my update. First, what I'm wearing is the t-shirt I made a couple of weeks, probably somewhere in June, so it will be months now. Um, I started it long time ago, didn't finish it, and then I hacked it a little bit, and I love wearing it. It's very comfortable, and I do love this print. So what I have been working on. I did work on few things since my last video. I did 3 little zipper pouches for the charity auction that will be run locally. They are just small little um, pouches and nothing super fancy, everything to support good cause. Second thing that I made, I finished Alice's pencil case. As you might remember, I had a flop following one of the YouTube tutorials on doing the pencil case. So Alice and I start looking through inspiration picture, what we want, because although I didn't finish the pencil case, we did try to put her stationery in. We discovered it's way too small for what she needs to take, because she needs to have a lot of things included in her pencil case, and we wanted to have all the stationery contained into one container, so it's easier for her not to forget something, not to lose something. It's just easier when everything is. However, we also wanted it to be um, full of compartments that she can organize things better and not spend unnecessarily time looking for the stuff. So we scattered the internet for some inspiration photo. We found few things that we liked, and then we thought, okay, we will work on it. So I start trying to design the pencil case to the measurements, etc. I did 2 internal, like maybe not pockets, but the flaps. I will put the picture here so you see what I'm talking about. So I did 2 internal flaps, and then one day, out of the blue, I got not out of the blue. I am subscribed to the newsletter, but I got the newsletter from Life So Savory, and she's one of the links was the pencil case, and I opened it, and it was almost what I have been looking for. I showed Alice the pattern, and she was like, "Yeah, I think you should be able to adapt to what we need." And that's like, "Yeah, let's go." So the pattern was made originally in vinyl and pre-quilted fabric. We stick to the vinyl, and we lined the whole pencil case. And I did no exposed seams. There are exposed seams in the pencil in the original pattern. We just work it out to do it without the pencil, without the exposed seams. I thought that it will make it a little bit more durable and less messy. So that's what we created. I'm gonna put the picture here originally when it's empty, and Alice will record a little video when Alice filled it up with all the stuff that she needs. I do hope it will serve her well. She is in school today, it's her first day, so I cannot show you the pencil case in real life, but I'm very proud of it. It took a long time. So anyway, the pencil case is done. I'm extremely proud of it. I could easily buy one for 20-25 euro, but I had all the stuff at home, and I really wanted to make something for her that will suit her needs and her sense of style and will make her smile, and this does. She absolutely loved the zipper pull with the kitty, and She picked one with scissors and the thread. I did offer her two kitties. She said no, she wants to have two different ones. I learned how to do the zipper tape. So if you are struggling with the zipper tape, like I did till now, I will leave the link down below to the quick tutorial that I followed. And basically, the whole idea was putting the zipper tape down on something and working from there. I was always trying to do stuff in the air and it didn't work, and I was getting frustrated. So I tried, it worked once with the first go. I tried again, it worked with the first go. So I did a lot. I think I put like 15 zipper pulls on various zipper tapes just to make sure it works. And after that, I just went and ordered more zipper tape from Ecopy. But about that in my what did I bought part of video. Other things I did in no particular order. I did a new nightgown for Alice. It was spur of the moment make. Basically, she spilled something on her nightgown. We had, we don't have anymore, but we had heat wave, and I already had washing machine loaded with different colors, etc. So I said, like, I'm just gonna make you a nightgown. It won't take too much time. So I traced off original pattern, and then I just did the drop shoulder instead of a normal sleeve. So basically, I traced her old nightgown and I extended it by 10 centimeters because the old one is getting a bit short. So this is no, I have some threads to finish. So this is the nightgown. I actually pulled it out from the wash, needs to be washed. It's covered in the cat's fur. Um, Fabric I got from my dear friend Benita a few months ago, and Alice absolutely loves it. I have a fair bit left, like around 70 centimeters, maybe meter. So I said I will make boxers for Chris and some undies for Alice. I will be testing new pattern, new to me pattern, Kiki Undies by Sinclair Patterns. She is getting into the adult XXS size, so I thought, we can try the new pattern, see how it goes, because it actually has very wide uh, waistband for the high-waisted ones, and I want to try it on myself. So I thought, when I'm printing, I will just print sizes I need for her and for me, and I will just trace and see how it goes. So that's the nightgown. I made it fully on the overlocker with exception of finishing the neckline by hand. I just watched a little bit of TV with her and I was stitching it down, and she says it's very comfortable and she loves it. Now it can go to wash. And I almost finished Linda purse for my sister-in-law. I have tiny bit of hand stitching left on the inside for the bias binding, and I'm done. So I used um, tea towels. So they were completely new tea towels I got in charity shop a few months ago, and I knew that she will love the print. So one was white with this, and the other one was like that. So I centered when cutting out this panel, and I did the seam on the bottom. I did two side pockets, so that's my own hack. Okay, here, and I added two flaps for the what it's called, for the belt strap. That's the word. Sorry, my brain is really mushy today. So I absolutely love how it turned out. I will never ever use the tea towels again because they were 100% cotton tea towels, but the weave is relatively loose and they were very soft. Despite of me using interfacing and a back foam, it's still a bit soft, but I absolutely love how it turned out. I did move the straps tiny bit to the side because I wanted as much of this picture exposed, and I do love it. I think it's absolutely fabulous. And my sister-in-law got a sneak peek and she said she loves it too. I included a handmade, like a tag label, metal tag label I had in my stash, and zipper tape and webbing are both from Ecobee. The next things I did were decorations for backpack. Um, so we picked backpack for Alice at the beginning of summer. Uh, we wanted something that will have sturdy enough back, that will have supportive strap across the chest, and it will be comfortable for her enough with her narrow shoulders. Alice has scoliosis, therefore we wanted to make sure that it's something that will not slide off her arms, etc. So we found a hiking backpack that fulfilled the requirements, the size, etc. And we got it. And a few days after we got the backpack, of course it was black. We got email from the school suggesting that they would appreciate if the backpacks could be anything but black. And Alice's comment was, "Uh-oh." So it's like, okay, don't worry, we will decorate it. Originally, we thought about applying the embroidery patches onto the backpack, but then I thought, okay, I will need to sew them through because this fabric is like a polyester waterproof canvas, will not iron well. But if I will sew them, then I will just make holes, therefore it won't be waterproof anymore. So what we come up with is attaching the embroidery, like their shop bought embroidery patches, onto the back of the vinyl. I had some vinyl scraps and I just sewed them on, and doing little straps and attaching them on something like that, like a D-ring with the hook, just slightly smaller. So I did 3 patches. She went through my stash, picked few that she liked, and that's what we did. It was great fun. We were laughing all the time when we were sewing it because I was cursing like there's no tomorrow. Not actually cursing, but using word frog instead of other words, etc. So we were laughing that it's testing my patience, but she loves them. We also attach one of the elastic ropes I got ages ago from Ecobee because it was going with the vibe of black and red on her backpack. So we just not trace it, thread it through loops at the front of the backpack. She was happy with the result and attached few more stuff from her old backpack, including the tag she got from my lovely friend Mari from Mari Sews. So she is very, very happy with how overall it turned out. So these are all the things that I sewn. They are not all the things that I worked on. I was tracing some patterns and doing some adjustments, but I haven't done much anything else. We were preparing for end of school. Plus, until last Friday, repair did require a fair bit of checking and carrying and other stuff. So that was occupying my time a lot. We did some family sightseeing. We went to National Stats in Tuli, one of our favorite spots. We went and we had fabulous time. Horses, especially little like foals, were so active and it was hilarious to watch. I have some videos, so I will pop them at the end of this video. I have few fabrics to show you. 2 are from my local shop, so in an ace. One I bought, I think the rest was on the boat. The second one is one of the new fabrics. So I got this gorgeous viscose jersey and I'm planning a wrap top, one of the new look patterns. I think it will be fabulous in it, and I cannot wait to make it. The second one is this cotton. It's kind of like a bit of rough cotton, but I'm planning to use it for a skirt. I haven't decided whatever it will be, mini skirt, uh, like just above the knee, not like proper mini. Um, I don't do mini minis anymore, and I will line it with navy lining. I have navy lining in my stash, so I got meter and a half, and it's I think 145 wide, and I do think it will look fabulous in my autumn wardrobe. Um, I know for some people it will scream school uniform, um, but I always like tartan, so I think I will do one of the new look patterns. It's just very plain A-line skirt, nothing, no frills or anything, just plain pockets, and I will just play a little bit with the placement of the tartan. One of the versions have the band thingy, if I remember correctly, so I will just place with the placement of that band just to make sure it's has a little bit of added visual interest. That's the word I was looking for. So I'm very excited for it. I do need to wash it. I didn't have the chance to wash it. There were just too many shirts and uniform things to pre-wash. So that's on my list coming for this weekend. The next batch of fabrics is from Ecobee. So I placed my last order with Ecobee. So for now, she is not closing the website. She's not entirely sure how she will proceed with the future of the business, but the physical store is closing. She did say that she might stick around and do occasional pre-orders. However, for now, that's it. So I placed order for a few things that I've been hoping for, and she had 50% sale. So, you know, I wouldn't be a good friend if I wouldn't help her to get rid of some of the stock. So I got a remnant of the velour. Alice saw it, and I don't think I'm gonna get to use it for myself because she just stroked it, and she was like, "Oh, it's so soft." Next fabric is totally not practical, but it's crispy white French terry. And I do need crispy white French terry in my stash because I do need either a cardigan in white or a jumper because I don't have anything like that. I have a like off cream jumper, but I wanted something super crispy white, and here it is. So I got, there was a remnant of 1.5 meter, so that's what I got. The next fabric I already have in my stash. It's cotton twill. I love Elvis cotton twill. It's the light gray. That was the only color she had left, and I have 2 meters at home, and I want to make a skirt and a trousers. So I thought I will get more of this, especially that it was such a good price. Next three fabrics are faux leathers. I normally don't wear much of faux leather, don't sew much with faux leather, but I saw in one of the shops, and then I saw on on Pinterest, few faux leather skirts and actually garments that um, really spoke to me, and um, they seem easy enough to adapt into my lifestyle without being too posh, too elegant, etc. So I got khaki um, faux leather. I actually have two pieces here because that's what she had. I got dark chocolate brown, and with this, I'm actually thinking of doing like a duster type of vest. I'm not entirely sure, and then do the skirt, or I will do very long skirt because I think with boots and warm tights it will be perfect for winter, and I do not mind wearing tights, like warm thick tights. I believe warmth and comfort over anything. I'm way past years when I would suffer for fashion. I'm way past years when I would wear cropped jackets because it's fashionable, and I will freeze off my kidneys and other body parts. I'm all about being comfortable, being warm, and if I can look stylish, that's fine. If I don't, I don't care. Comfort and warmth, or not hot, depends on the season. That's my priority. And the last one is this light beige color, faux leather. It's not necessarily my color. However, I'm very tempted of making myself some kind of like online coat, or maybe a vest, or something. So I thought, while it's 50% off, while she still have it stock, I'm just gonna get it. In addition, I got ton of zipper tape, ton of webbing, zipper pulls, and some interfacing, but I'm extremely happy with my order, and my heart is breaking every time when I think that that potentially was my last order. My plans for sewing for next week. So first, it will be a little bit of tidying up because my sewing space got a little bit messy, and Chris and Alice are away on the Scouts camp, so I don't need to worry about cooking dinners, preparing anything. I can just focus on organizing, tidying, and putting things in order the way I like. I want to change some organization stuff, like move my webbing to bigger box because it's the box that I have webbing in is too small now, and do a few little changes like that, and just keep everything more tidy. I will be also working on dresses for Project Dress a Girl, and I don't think I will get to do much more. I almost forgot about life update. So first, Alice started secondary school today. It was a bit nerve-wracking, mainly for me, um, but she seems happy enough. I will get you an update in the following week's video because it's just her first day. I haven't even got a picture in her uniform because she wasn't in the mood for pictures in the morning. She was just too eager to get to school, which is a good sign. Um, Second, Ripper. So Ripper is doing a little bit better. So his paw is healed as much as possible. There is some scarring inside, so he won't be able to retract his claw anymore. But overall, we were lucky. It's not a cancer. It was just some nasty infection. Um, we don't know what caused it. We'll see how it goes further. His stomach is a little bit upset after the whole antibiotics and all the treatment, etc., etc. So it's a bit messy at the moment, and there's a lot of cleaning involved day after day. That's reality of having elderly pets. That said, he might have another few months because with cats that age, he's 16, things can go really quickly down the hill. I can hear him crying in the corner. He wants to get in, or he might be fine for another few years. We will see. We are taking it one day at a time and enjoying our time with him. What else? We did some sightseeing, as I mentioned, and in general, life is just standard, normal. I will have to create for myself new routine when Alice is fully back to school and see how we are getting on with stuff. So that's all from me for today. Are you planning to participate in Project Dress a Girl? Are you sewing dresses, or it's not something you're comfortable with? If you are looking for recommendations for easy patterns or hacks, etc., I will leave link to my previous videos in the description box below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Tune in early next week, probably on Monday, for my washi tape video. I will be slowly recording all the videos, I promise. And thank you very much for all the comments and all the love and all the suggestions about future videos. I really appreciate your input. Thank you for watching, and don't forget, clean your sewing machine and change your needle. Happy sewing! Bye!